ladies and gentlemen, to Apple Rush Brands channel, striving to provide quality consumer packaged goods from manufacturing to distribution and forefronting the industry today. We have Tony, the Chief Executive Officer, joining us. Welcome, sir.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm living the dream as always, brother. And yourself?
Nice. Doing the same here in sunny Orlando, Florida.
And that's what I want to hear. So we're going to be diving down into Apple Rush Brands and everything that you guys do. Today, I kind of just want an introduction to the company, kind of a little bit of your history. So let's kick it off for newer investors. Offer a brief elevator pitch into the company itself, some of your own brands, and how you guys are kind of involved in the consumer packaged goods space.
We started out manufacturing just the Apple Rush brand. And the Apple Rush brand is a sparkling juice that we brought to the market and reintroduced. It was in 2017. We reintroduced it. It was a brand around since 1972, and we took it over and relaunched it. It hadn't been on the market since 2008 when we took it over in 2017. We've run about 50,000 cases of that product over the course of the last 3 or 4 years. We are getting ready to do a major brand refresh with it, with some new logoing and packaging. It comes down to the manufacturing side of it. I don't want to put $500,000 into inventory in that new packaging. So we're finding some additional packaging partners to be able to do it so we can do smaller batches. And we are really close to being able to pull that off. So it's pretty exciting. The other stuff that we do is when we started out in the hemp business and we started making in 2016, actually, we made the Canaway Canakick Chew. It's like a Starburst sized CBD chew. So we have our chew manufacturing facility, which we have a lot of equipment, obviously, in a controlled food environment to manufacture. And we've made everything from kratom to CBD to Delta 8 to kava, caffeine, you name it, we've put it in a chewable. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, you guys are kind of getting into a lot of intriguing markets here, and we're going to explore that further in some later videos. But I want to roll back the clock a little bit here because, I mean, you've been with Apple Rush Brands since 2014, overseeing everything from the marketing, supply chain, R&D, the logistics. Can you kind of just indulge us a little bit here on your history? What led up to getting involved with this company, and kind of what was that aha moment for you?
Well, what happened was, I was with Livewire Ergogenics and doing the Livewire Energy product since 2008. And I was involved in doing the Canakick product, and I moved to Florida. And when I moved to Florida and was growing that Livewire brand, basically they bought Apple Rush. And after they had bought Apple Rush, they decided they didn't want to launch it. They had owed me some payroll dollars and stuff. So we basically swapped. I helped them out. They helped me out. And I took the reins of the public company to try to build something with it.
And that's what led us here today. So if you don't mind as well, who's helping you captain this ship? I mean, you mentioned that you guys are an intriguing aspect of this logistics and distribution where you're not really required to have as many paid employees on your staff. Can you talk a little bit about that and who's helping you kind of captain this moving forward?
We have a couple of employees that are, generally working relatively mostly full-time, and they're basically doing packaging and shipping responsibilities for the products that we are currently making. Chewables, again, when that's being done, I did most of the formulations for it. And, occasionally I'll get into the plant and do the cut wrapping and stuff. It's a finicky machine. So it takes a lot of expertise to really operate it and to make it work so you can get a finished product out of it. So I'll run a lot of that kind of thing. We've got a pretty good slate of advisors, from a couple of guys, Philip Bush and Garrett Top from Southern Eagle Distributing in Fort Pierce, Florida, help and advise a little bit on some things. And we've got MJ Connolly, who does some advising on some things that he is the owner of Plant Foods. They make fertilizers and things like that. A few other guys that are involved. We've got a couple other Anheuser-Busch guys that are, helping when needed. If I have to have some advice for distribution or anything, that's who I contact. They have a pretty good handle on how to do it. The other advisors that we utilize, David Darien from Botanaway. It's the kratom contact that we have and who we make a lot of our products for. He's been in the business for over 20 years, I think now, making nutraceutical style products and things. He's run his own brand, and he's got about 50 employees, I think, up there. So, it's pretty good. There's a lot of people that can help, but I don't have to pay, which is nice.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely save some of the, excuse me, the overhead there. But on that note, Tony, I definitely appreciate these brief insights today. If people want to learn more, they want to see the products you guys are kind of manufacturing, where should they go?
They can go to element-brands.com. So it's element singular dash brands plural.com, and they can see our Element C, Element D products on there. Then go to applerush.com and they can see our Apple Rush product. We don't currently have it for sale on there because we're in the process of remanufacturing and bringing out a new packaging line with it. So it's not available, but it will be sometime coming soon. We have a hard rush product, that we've been working on, that the packaging is in final approvals of, and we're pretty excited about what we do.
I appreciate that. So on that note, I definitely just thanks so much for your time today. I'm going to pass the question off to the viewers out here. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to know what you think in that comment section below. Consider subscribing, because as we fully dive down into Apple Rush brands here, you'll get to see those releases as they come out. But stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.